Man, it took every bullet I had, but I got it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are up, as my Uncle Kevin would say, at the crack of a rooster's ass, and we are heading out to the property. We got some pretty good work planned today, so come on, and we'll get to it. All right, y'all. So as I said before, and as always, I'm back out here on the property to get some work done. We are up here next to the cabin currently. Y'all, if this is your first time here, my name is Jack, and this channel essentially follows me in my journey in restoring my great-grandfather's 100-acre mountaintop property here in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia, as well as follow me on all of my outdoor adventures, including hunting, fishing, spearfishing, and essentially everything else except for flying. So if that kind of content interests y'all, stick around. If it doesn't, don't. And if you don't care, we're just happy that you're here, really. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Any type of support that you have for the channel is greatly appreciated. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start jumping into everything. So what are we doing today? We're gonna be working out here in the upper field. We're gonna be right up there, and we're gonna be doing the rest of the trees and branches that we need to mulch. So following that, we're gonna throw the brush deck back on, and we are going to get all of this knocked back. Now, is that essential for turkey season? Probably not, but I want to have an open field so they feel comfortable enough to move through here, because I haven't seen them moving through the upper field in a pretty good while. So that's essentially what's on the schedule for today. At about lunchtime, we're gonna move down into the lower field, and I'm gonna go grab the SD card off of the camera, pull all of the images off of it, and then throw the card back in it and keep on monitoring the lower field, because I think that's where they're really gonna be moving through. So yeah, let's go ahead and start moving with everything. All right, y'all, so the first order of the day, and I'm working on these camera angles and everything. The first order of the day, we're gonna be taking this feeder cone, is what I'm gonna start calling it, because I don't know what the actual name for it is. Then we're gonna flip it. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. And we're gonna flip it. I guess it's somewhere around here. Close. Alright, so we got that off. Go ahead and flip it around. Alright, now we should, in theory. There we go. Flush straight in. We're good now. My March Madness bracket won at Kellyanne's work, and I won $70. Now, that might not seem like enough or very much, but it was the perfect amount to buy a brand new Rhodes microphone. Now, it works awesome when I'm talking to the camera, but not when I'm actually using the camera for like this right now. So I'm having to run with the stock audio from my media mod, which would be fine, but in the last video, I got absolutely smacked in the face with a branch while working, and it knocked the windshield off of the media mod. So we're having to run with just the microphone at the moment. So there's gonna be a whole lot of breathing. Y'all know I breathe really hard and all that crap, and there's gonna be a whole lot of breathing. I'll try to get that straightened out here soon, but we do have a brand new microphone. We're just not able to use it when I'm in first person or doing POV like this. So guys, we got this thing set up. I'm gonna let it run and let it get up to temp, considering that it's 40 degrees out here. It's supposed to get up to like 70. This place has really dramatic changes in temperature throughout the day. I'm So y'all, I don't know how well I covered this before, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it again. Plan right now is we're gonna get the wood chipper, get over here into the upper field, mulch all of the trees and branches that we pulled off of the tractor trail to gain more access to this portion of the property. Following that, once we get through, there's only about 3 more piles left. It shouldn't be too much work. We're gonna get the deck put back on the DR Pro XL. Mow through all of this brush, get through that thatch layer, get the grass growing back up through here come spring and summer. Get down into the bottom land, pull the memory card off of the trail cameras, get some of those images thrown on here, and by that time we should be coming to about a 30-minute long video, which is a pretty good or a pretty substantial amount of content. So I'll probably end it there, and then the work that we do on the second part of the day I'll probably make into another video. Otherwise we're going to end up in a situation where we got a 60-minute long video going on. So that being said, let's go ahead and get to work. All right, y'all, as you can probably see, I've already gotten a little bit of work done. I was trying to film some shorts and just a little bit of video work knocked out prior to starting, but this is the new root hole that I'm working on. Just trying to fill, and if we can get some biomass down in that soil, maybe we can get those holes filled in here. And I think it'll be overall better for the fields themselves. All right, y'all, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking these buckets and throwing this bungee cord through it, so when the mulch comes flying out, it doesn't knock the bucket over and do exactly this. So let's just go ahead and get back to work. All right, so I mean, we got that last bucket. It's about as full as you can get them. So y'all, we just got all of this cleared up and out of the way, and we got this hole almost all the way full. Which I'm pretty pleased with. Some good wood chips will make good biomass for this area. I mean, it'll take a while now. I mean, this pile of chips will probably be here for a little over probably 2 years, really. Definitely like 1.5 years, but not too much of an eyesore. All of this grass should go up around it, and then it should commit to the soil, and we should have a really less of a haul, because I almost got stuck in that one time not paying attention while driving. So, all right, on to the next. I think I'm gonna go up there, mulch that branch, probably pull it off over there and mulch it, and then we're gonna get the deck put on. All right, y'all, so we got all the trees and the branches mulched down. We got them all moved over into that pile back over there. We ran up the hill and knocked out a branch that just fell off that tree back behind me while I was talking, or while I was working, excuse me. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get back up underneath the cabin and I'm gonna switch over to the deck, and we're gonna get up here and start working on this brush. So y'all, what I've decided that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything apart prior to me going into this little storage area that I'm using here up underneath the cabin. I just don't wanna be struggling with limited ceiling height, so that's pretty much the plan. So just do everything in reverse. Pull the belt tensioner off, pop the pulley off, or pop the, golly bum, I'm losing my mind. Pop the belt off. Whew, there we go. Finally. Drape it over this because I know that I'll lose it otherwise. And then I'm gonna pull the pin off now so I can just get it up underneath there and slide it off. Which I know I just simplified that a lot by saying slide it off. I can already tell that this is gonna be a battle. Y'all know, hindsight's 20. There it goes. Okay. Let me get it. Ooh. I am so glad I caught that. All right, not gonna lift it up. Just gonna slide it in. Alright, and there she goes. Give a little shimmy, back her off, and we should be out. There we go. Now I know that was a fight. It was a lot better than it could have been. All right. What an awesome day to have gone out and bought a microphone, because that noise y'all just heard was the microphone on the camera breaking. So I figured I'd just do a voiceover for this section. Got the cover pulled off the deck, got these fuses switched, which are an absolute turd. Got the deck pushed all the way up onto the center post and the pin put in so it can't slide back off. Following this, got up underneath it and got the belt put over the PTO drive that comes off of the power head, and this is the most effective way I found for putting the belt over top of this idler. That's the direct drive for the deck. Got the cover put back on, got everything in place, and we were ready to roll. So let's keep going with the video. Y'all, I'm pretty disappointed right now. I think last time when I got hit in the head with that branch when I was working with the wood chipper in the last video, that it actually broke the media mod, but we're fine and we're rolling now. So where we are, we got the brush cutter thrown on, or the cutting deck thrown back on, and we are about to head up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all the way up to the power line. I think I want to keep the brush that's on the power line just so the deer have a place to feel safe on the property and bed down and feel like they don't need to leave. And so we're gonna keep all the brush that's on the actual power line and then cut everything up to it and just keep it a straight line. So that's essentially what we're gonna do. I'm gonna quit yapping. Let's get to work. a big old rat. I ain't never seen a rat that big. I had to draw a gun on it. I got him! Man, it took every bullet I had, but I got him. Y'all, there are very few things that I hate more in the outdoors than rats. Ooh, let me catch my breath for a second. Good Lord. And while I was out here mowing, I stirred up a couple rats. And I was like, man, if I see them again, I drew on them the first time, but I was like, if I see them again, they're dying. And about maybe the 10th to last pass back up there on top of the hill, one came bolting out of the grass and stopped up on top of a log. And I shot at it 3 times, and I think that it was just trying to figure out where it was. And I hit it, and it went flying. I mean, it went shooting off the side of the hill down towards the creek down there. But then I was done mowing, and I was just bringing the brush cutter back, and one came flying out, and I mean, it was darting back and forth, and I was just unloading on it. Hold on. My clip was full when I started, and I've got, let's see here, I got 6 left, and I have 18 shots. But man, some big disease carrying turds, man. And they are no more, I'll tell you that much. But that was cool. That was just cool. All right, y'all, so I can't think of a much better way to close out this video than shooting 2 rats on the run with a 9mm. So y'all can see back behind me, we absolutely ran through this field and got that thatch layer destroyed and got all of that brush knocked down so that new grass can grow in here come this spring. But y'all, that's gonna be it for me here on the Appalachian Farmhand channel. Y'all, if you like this content, you like this video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and come back and join us in the next video.